Hello everyone, welcome back, welcome back. Alright. We did last time, I don't remember. Never remember. Shoot, it was the gold mine. Gold mine, gold mine. My armor is light as hell. Ain't sneaking anywhere with this thing.
You're always welcome here.
I better be always welcome here. But I'm saying. Alright, let's see. What are we doing here? There's a quest here. No, check out that quest actually. Actually, what are we gonna do? Let's go there. You hear me? This is just a simple misunderstanding.
Greetings.
Christ, pardon me.
Ooh, they're in that room, aren't they? Get through here. It's not you. You're drunk. Alright, right around here, in this door right here. Yeah. That's not here, it's in there. Knock, knock. Nope. Knock, knock. Yep. Don't mind me. Fine, it's fine. Oh, snap, it just gets worse. It just gets worse and worse. Oh. Oh, we're out. We're out. Okay. It's just true. Oh, it just got worse and worse the more I walked in there. What? Y'all still pissed off me? Oh, that was getting bad. It's like the more I walk through, the more they reject. Oh, that was too funny.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
So, how are you settling in?
Alles ist gut, Heinrich. People here have grown accustomed, it seems. Even that matter with Emmeram, I think, settled. Aber ein Ding I must still do.
I'd like to help you. What do you need?
Emmeram still has the fencing sword. Und we need it zurück. You admit, without the sword, this house does not look so good.
And you're afraid to go and see him yourself?
Me? Afraid? It's rather unpleasant. Couldn't you stop by there for the sword? Ich werde dich bezahlen.
Getting some image flicker there.
Well...
Wunderbar, Heinrich.
Oops.
And give my greetings to Emmeram. We don't need to argue immer wäre, no?
I will. But I can't guarantee you he won't send us both to hell.
You must have faith, Heinrich.
We're going to A. A is back here. Is there a back door? Like, how did I get in here that time? Did I jump a fence? Sounded alright, not gonna lie. Right here? Yep, that's how I got in. Okay.
I apologize.
You better apologize.
Fountain? Where is the water?
Whoa, whoa,
In the middle
whoa!
of the city.
I'm walking here. Wait, what? It's just so many A's. Examine the body, talk to the greater about the body. I'm supposed to be over here. Nowhere near where I'm supposed to be. Let's fix that.
This horse must have
That's better.
Menhard sent me. He said you still have the sword-fighting Brotherhood sword, and it belongs to him now.
Henry is just... That's going to be a little bit of a problem.
What a bitch.
I don't have the sword anymore.
Yes,
What?
motherfucker.
Who'd you give it to?
Nobody. I was so angry when they appointed Menhard to run the guild that I threw it in the rubbish heap outside the city.
What?
You have no idea how much I regret it. Especially now. I'd rather put all that bad blood behind me. Do you think you could forgive me? So we could be friends again?
All right. The sooner we stop arguing with each other, the sooner will the sword fighting hall function properly. So where is that sword?
Like I said, I threw it in the rubbish heap. Right behind the city gate, next to Rutard's. It must be there somewhere. You can go and get it.
Me?
Don't worry. You'll find it easy enough. I threw it next to a big bush. It might already be buried a bit, but if you dig down a little, you'll find it.
Fine.
Excellent. Don't forget, the rubbish heap by Rutard's. Beneath, and stop by again sometime. We'll sit and have a piece of pork.
Alright, back to the far west, right? Yep. I guess we'll do this trial point. Who wants to run around Gutenberg? I don't. Alright, we're going south.
I apologize.
Better apologize. I'm walking here.
Ornate pouches! Where's that? My God! What's taking so long?
Do this, get right here. Here we go. Not coming for you in a minute. You have a quest for me. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, I'm pretty sure I don't have a shovel on me. So I don't ever keep it on me. So let's see, though. Keys for days. No, okay. My horse does. Wait, why does he have two? Whatever. Next to a big bush. Oh, wait. Let's go, Henry. Get it.
Oh, damn it. There's nothing here. Could it be by some other bush?
Why is it not? Fuck it. Let's do it the hard way, I guess. Alright then, deal with that. Because what shall we hear?
Nothing. How is that possible? Unless Emeram played me for a fool. I suppose I should try looking somewhere else. Maybe I got the wrong place.
There's another bush over here. No? Nope, now we're out of it. Did that bush? Is there a bush up top? No? These considered bushes? I wouldn't consider them a bush, but hey, you never know. Oh, there's a bush. I don't see. Oh, there's a dig spot.
There's nothing here. Fuck, that bastard really tricked me. I won't stand for that.
Christ, what did you roll around in?
There's a bath bucket. Get at least somewhat cleaned up.
Be careful. Careful.
My respects. I'll be right.
Bastard! Where's that sword?
God, you really went digging through that shit. You idiot, look at yourself.
Stop fucking around and tell me where that sword is.
You want it? Well, fine. Here's that sword of yours. I was kind enough to split it into 2 pieces so you wouldn't argue with Menhard over it.
You broke it! You bastard!
Watch your mouth, or my fist will be in it.
Well, go ahead and try.
Then come outside. Now you're gonna die.
Why did you do that?
Jesus!
I found it that way. Don't mind me.
Close to the others. It's not safe. These days, no one's
I wonder if I can repair it. Does that give me an option to repair it? Nope, just says take time. I don't even know where I'm going, actually, to be honest. Get the book back to no. Bring the book to sword D. I didn't even know where the hell I was running to. I was just running. Just running to run.
How are things? Home. Calm down a bit. I am. I'm sorry.
brought you the sword you wanted.
Wunderbar. So, where is it?
Wait a while.
Was ist los? Did something happen?
We have a little problem.
Problem? Was? Just give me the sword.
Here it is.
What? Was ist das?
Unfortunately, this is all that's left of that famous guild sword of yours.
Emmeram did this? Sohn einer Hündin!
Well, I gave him quite the beating for it.
Wirklich? Too bad I wasn't there. That would have cheered me up right away.
And now what will you do?
What do you think? Without a sword, people would only laugh at us. I'd have to find a blacksmith and... Wait a moment. Heinrich, you're a blacksmith, yeah?
I don't like where you're going with this.
Take the pieces and put them so nice back together. Das ist einfach, ja?
Well, I suppose you could weld it. But then a blade like that doesn't last. Too damn brittle in the joint. In the first fierce fight, it'll be in pieces again.
But it's just a Wanddekoration. Hang on the wall.
All right. I'll try.
Sehr gut, Heinrich. And don't forget, it must look like original.
Oh wait! Don't they have a?
Careful.
Do they have forge here by chance? Or is it just a sharpener? Just sharpener. Dang. Nope, just west. It's good. There's a blacksmith here in Kuttenberg, and they have all the stuff they can buy also, most likely.
I apologize.
Okay, here's the blacksmith. So let's see what it needs. Long swords. I need fastening and Toledo steel. So you come to him.
What can I do? I'll have a look.
And I need Toledo steel. Well, he does. Oh, yeah, he does right there. Nice.
I'm glad you found what you were.
Yeah, we're gonna go blacksmith.
Kurva. Burning.
I can't freaking see anything.
It's burning.
I hate long swords. They're so glitchy. Oh well.
I have to hammer it more evenly.
Oh yeah, there's also this bug. Like I said, hate long swords.
Well, I'm about half done.
Winning all in one. Let's go. Oh, and a new perk. Let's go. Oh, I actually have quite a bit of perks. Alright, let's see what's in here. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Hmm. Alright, where's it at? Very craftsmanship. Thinking the totally legit for sure. Yep.
It happened. Just watch where you're going next time.
Be careful. Excuse me. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't chuck your shit into my yard. Come on, the swordsman Menhard from Frankfurt. Is exactly suited.
That's it? Yeah, this is it.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
Well, I don't know how you'll like it, but I brought you the repaired sword.
Gib es mir. Give it me. Meine Güte. Oh, Heinrich, you are master. I would never know it was
Never
once in
know.
2
Of
pieces.
course. The best.
Vielen Dank. You helped me 2 times. Here is small reward. We go now, see how it looks in place. Come. It's so beautiful. Was für ein schönes Schwert. Ja, gutes Schwert, frei bin ich. Und
I did good
liebe
work.
dich herzinnig. Als wärst du mir getraut. Als eine liebe Braut. Hey, das war gut.
I want to enter that tour.
Great decision, Heinrich. Als erstes, let me explain the rules, so you know what to do.
Right. Make it quick.
We have 3 Disziplinen. Die erste, Sword and Shield Combat. Then gibt es noch Longsword Combat. Schwertkampf is done in light armor. You will get all the equipment you need for the tournament, including weapons.
Of course I'll return what I borrow. But what if I want to use my own gear? Can't I do that?
Not in the sword disciplines. Everyone uses the same equipment, so that only skill is the deciding factor. But in free combat, the last discipline, everyone uses their own weapons, and you can participate in all discipline or just and behave during the tournament.
Thanks.
So,
Sign me up for...
toll!
I'm in the mood for a proper tournament.
Spoken like a true Schwertkämpfer. Pay the entry fee, and we are done here.
Here are the gross...
I look forward to seeing your attempt. May Lady Fortune be on yours on the day of the tournament. Go and see Friedrich Kummel. Or you can wait here.
I want to wait for the tournament.
Of course.
Here you are.
What's that?
Let's do this.
Esteemed citizens of Kuttenberg, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the Kuttenberg tournament. It is all thanks to the Swordsman's Guild and the wise town council. But I've also heard the opposite opinion. They say we think ourselves above nobility holding a tournament like this. But I say a burgher is no worse than a nobleman. Burghers can also wield weapons, both in battle and in sport. So I declare, glory to our contenders, glory to Kuttenberg, and let the tournament begin.
Come and put your tournament armor on quickly so you don't miss your due.
We'll begin with the sword and shield discipline. You can use your shield to cover yourself, bash or hide your blade to surprise your opponent. And I'm sure our contenders have many more tricks up their sleeves.
Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Took all my gear off again, but not bad, not bad.
That's why we expect today's duels to be quite a spectacle. Let's get to it.
That's right.
And now, two great fighters
Oh,
go
we can sit.
head to head. Henry of Skalitz, a great fighter and adventurer. As you may
What's
know,
my shoes?
Henry
Why do they got
involved in the
shoes?
recent dispute of the city's Fechthalle and has been
Wait a
instrumental
second.
in its resolution. So, it is in part thanks to him that we can hold this.
Bruh, where the fuck's my shoes? They not give me shoes? They straight up didn't give me shoes.
Great tournament.
The fuck?
We know our first contender. Now let's see who'll pit his strength against him.
I go in
There's
now.
no need to introduce Otto, as I'm sure you've smelled him long before you could see him. That being said, Otto is a funny, handy bloke. Let's see who will be tanning whose hide today. May the best man win. Henry, you need to put on the right tournament gear, or I can't let you participate.
Wait, what gear? I'm wearing tournament sword. Tournament shield. Tournament. That's not mine. Tournament. Why the hell did you not take it off? The fuck? Let's do everything. Bro, what is going on? Okay, tournament. These are only 4 pieces. Okay, no torch. Let's take that off. Alright, I'm literally wearing exactly what they gave me. Holy crap, that was dumb.
Tournament gear, you idiot!
No time to lose.
Put on your
Yeah,
shoes.
do it.
there with that.
Really complaining that I have shoes on. What the fuck is going on?
Great.
You want to try me?
I had no idea you could even do that.
You need to protect yourself. Isn't that obvious?
End of duel. Oh, the winner of the first duel. Henry. Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. Let your steel ring.
That's
Fight.
it! Keep it up!
End of duel.
Whoops.
Hurrah! We have a winner.
A winner!
Henry of Scarlets.
Did you drink away your hose?
Yes. I wonder if I can put those back on so these people shut up.
Now, we'll see a duel between two men. Neither of whom is to be trifled with. All that remains now is to see the duel of Lady Fortune's favorites. Henry of Scarlet.
I got pants on now. You happy? You happy? You motherfucker. Shut the fuck up.
And now, he's going to face another brave warrior.
Henry is the blow.
King of the morons. Idiot.
You barrow!
Oh, shit.
Lose the quarrel!
Khmer is the real gem of this tournament. His noggin so thick, not even a hammer blow can knock him out. And he's decided to put that talent to good use today. Who'll taste the glory and who'll feel the sting of defeat? That will soon be decided. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin. End of duel. Our brave contender secured the first victory. Henry of Scarlets. He
Yeah.
gained advantage, but will he be able to use it, we shall see.
Well-deserved victory.
Let your steel ring.
Toughest bloke around.
Under the cover. Just don't test him.
End of duel.
Excuse me. Better be excuse me. I'm gonna get my surprise.
My word.
Don't think I can't see
People
you.
of Kuttenberg, behold his shield, an impenetrable wall, his sword, a punishing weapon, an undefeated and unmatched fighter. The time has come for our contenders to put their skills with the longsword to the test. It is a noble and dangerous weapon.
I need equipment for the...
You're right on time.
It is a great honor to behold the skill and courage of those who have done so. Men who could easily make war their trade.
Oh, Henry's not even hungry. I'm just over here taking food for no reason.
Competing for Lady Fortune's favor.
Path Winch, heal me.
Henry of Scarlet.
Useless.
Welcome him once more.
Bet on you, so give it
And
your all.
who's going to face him?
You bet on me. You right there.
Matthew the Minter.
what I
He
call
is
a
the
hunter.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
heart of a
yeah.
family
What a
whose
man, me.
name
Yeah, let's
he was too
go.
shy to reveal. But we all wish him luck and hope Dorothy will reward his bravery. May God and fortune decide.
Bravo! Bravo! Fantastic!
No time to lose. Get to it.
That's it.
Oh, okay, okay.
What the blood?
End of duel. The winner of the first duel, Henry of Scarlets. He clearly has the
Yeah.
advantage, but will he be able to use it? We shall see.
It wasn't very good.
Contenders, forward! End of duel.
Hey, my
A
price.
second hard-earned win for this famous and truly mighty contender.
You say something, Ernest?
Henry of Scarlets, who
Talking
has
shit?
already triumphed once today.
Talking shit, Ernest?
Really smiled on you today, eh?
Or watch yourself.
Now we'll see a fight between men who are no strangers to blades. Master
Oh,
Cobbler,
Bathwinch,
Linhart,
save me, F that
who
guy.
found the local sword fighting
Oh, I got healed.
neighborhood.
Oh.
Linhart will now show us. We already know the winner of the sword and shield discipline.
Yeah.
And We
Yeah.
have two brave contenders vying
Oh,
for
it's Ernest.
victory in the
Beat your ass.
sword discipline. Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Scarlets.
Oh, it's not Ernest.
And surely he will face an equally brave warrior. The incredible Ernest Mutig.
Oh yeah, me and
May
you,
the
buddy.
best man
Me and you, buddy.
win.
Me and you, buddy. Better watch yourself. See me? Better watch yourself, Ernest.
Fantastic!
God bless. Glory to Kuttenberg.
Let your steel ring!
Yes!
Fight!
Yes!
There's no escape!
Get rid of that blade! Blade was singing!
Oh, you got the little spinny thing there, huh? You think you're cool?
No, you don't.
You're done.
End of duel!
Told you, Ernest. Get to your corner.
In the first duel went to this skillful swordsman who displayed...
Yeah, make some more bets. It's gonna be an easy win. What are you doing? Laundry something right now? I'm fighting.
Get to it! End of duel!
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
Lady
you, thank you.
Fortune really smiled on you today, eh?
Nope, not that one. This one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's over! All hail the victor of the longsword discipline, who proved his mastery of the blade. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz.
Sorry.
Will finish up the tournament with the free discipline. Each contender will compete in his own armor.
Wait, why would I?
I'm here to return.
Wonderful. I wish everyone else was as thoughtful as you. All right. It's all here.
Take care.
Am I naked now? Of course I am. Oh, it's because I don't have my gear on yet. Okay. Oh, that wasn't it. Nope, this. Oh, so this piece of armor is actually exactly the same what I'm already wearing. That's nice. I don't get anything nice in this world. Gives me 2 extra charisma though. No, that's not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
And now, two great fighters go head to head. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz.
Lady Fortune really smiled.
We know our first contender. Now let's see who will pit his strength against him.
So give it your all!
Karel Kamir. Who will taste the glory and
Who's she
who
fighting
will
with?
feel the sting of defeat?
I was like, what is that? What is that? Little mace and a shield, huh? Gonna beat your ass with my sword and show them. You better be sorry. Tired of you, little bloke.
Glory! Glory to Kuttenberg.
Contenders, forward!
Fantastic!
No mercy!
Gutenberg.
These people ain't trying.
Let the
Why you bringing these
duel
people?
begin.
Beat your ass again. So watch out.
For glory!
You're swinging it like a drum.
End of duel. The Lord has decided who will be humbled and to whom will be granted a second victory. Today's longsword champion,
Pardon me.
Henry of Skalitz. Now, let's move on to the final duel between the finest warriors we have seen today.
Who are we fighting? We got Ernest
Today's
again.
longsword champion,
Matthew, the mentor.
Henry of Skalitz. And now, he's going to face another brave warrior. The incredible.
We'll match him. We'll match him.
The best of luck and a steady arm.
I'm gonna beat his ass again. Fucking Ernest.
As it should be.
So many times I gotta teach this man an old lesson.
Get to it.
For glory!
He doesn't even know where to go. Look at him.
No, you don't.
End of duel.
Wait, what am I using? Oh, I put the wrong sword on there twice. Whatever. I said it should have been a long sword.
For yourselves, which contender handles his weapon better? Henry
Right sword now? Yeah, that's right sword.
of Skalitz. Victory's within his reach. Ready? Go for it.
Be nice to him.
End of duel.
I don't know who yelled that. That was awesome. Give my stuff.
Really wipe the floor with them, one after another. I'll have to bet
The fuck is this?
No words needed. You saw it yourselves. Free combat champion.
Game?
Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz. Hear ye, people of Gutenberg. The
Oh, it's this
glory of
one.
Gutenberg
I'm like, what the fuck's my shit?
today, and so has the glory of the local swordsmen. Our contenders fought honorably and fairly and deserve your thanks.
They all fought well except for Ernest. Where's that bitch ass?
And I wish that many
really
of
wiped the
you
floor with
could
them.
Look at him, he left. He's not even here no
will
more, little
find
bitch
the
ass.
courage to stand in the arena
Bring his old ass in here like that.
And for those of you who'd like to learn the art, the Swordsman's Guild will happily assist you. God be with you.
Oh,
Good
there he is.
people of Gutenberg.
Got fucked up, old man. Is that all? I just waited for nothing? Okay, cool. Was that sword anything worth it? No. Sword's garbage. Oh, that was fun. Go up here. Let's go do that quest.
My respect.
So, let's see what we have here. My God! Someone really did a number on her. Ugh. They ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop there. There must have been buckets of blood. Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place I found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look. Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. It would have been
Gonna become a
clumsy.
freaking detective out here.
Something shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. But what did he do with it all afterwards? Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they? Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. Don't even know what color it was. Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy? Just some scratches and bruises, that's all. The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself. So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair. He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue, and left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning? Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine.
God be with you. What would you like?
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them that can speak
František.
do.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
That dead girl you have in the morgue. Alice.
You've seen her? Poor thing. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Do you know anything about her?
She's gone to meet her maker. What more do you want to know? You want to take away a piece of her? Well, you can't. Not a hair off her head, a bloody scrap of cloth, or a thumb. You hear?
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
Someone killed the poor girl. You can't just let the murderer get away with it, can you?
Well, what do you plan on doing about it?
Find out who did it and bring him to justice.
Well, if that's the way it is, and you really want to help them lasses, it's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No, no. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And who is this Lumiere?
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first one what was killed, but that was a long time ago.
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
God damn. It's quiet as fuck. I didn't change anything, but we will make that adjustment. We'll try that. Let me know how that sounds. You haven't changed anything since I started streaming this game.
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you.
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the Hole in the Wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the
Oh, okay, I turned it
bailiff.
up anyways.
I
so.
think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps
Just let me know if
records
it's
in
too
the
loud
Dark
on a
Chronicle.
louder scene.
Though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
And do you know where I could find her?
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses. So either there or in the morgue with that poor dead girl.
Thanks again, Master Gravedigger.
Take care, sir.
She's the one in here. Hello, Barbara.
Are you Barbara? I'm told you knew Alice.
Alice. She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years, in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Ah, I understand.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
No, he couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that. And also about Lumiere.
Well, if you're interested, go and see him. Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely. But she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No. Nobody saw or heard nothing. One day, she just didn't come home. And then, I found her. Like this.
It's awful what they did to her.
She was such a pretty girl. And that beautiful brown hair of hers.
Oh,
Didn't
brown
even
here.
leave that untouched. Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
Just. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? Is that what C is? Yep, let's go see Lumiere. Come here, Lumiere. Bitch ass. I know, it's so fucked up I only see her feet. You? Oh yeah, it's you.
Lumiere?
Oh. Christ, my head. Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion. This should sober him up. Here, Drink up. Better?
What? Who... What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what
It
do
sure
you want
does,
from
right?
me?
I'm trying to find out who
This is
killed
brother.
a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumiere from the Rat House? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the Madman.
Well, you don't look crazy.
Yeah. But I am. I see things in my head that aren't real. And then I point my finger at the wrong people.
Yeah, I bet you had it coming.
In Kuttenberg.
Motherfucker made me digging a hole,
I need
digging
your
some
help.
shit.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
I need to know the truth. To find the one responsible.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, lad. But it's no use. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
I have to pass this right, in theory. I have 30. It's the highest you can get.
Because I know people, and can easily convince them. In the end, they spill their guts.
Is that so? What about me? You think I'll spill my guts too?
A moment ago you were moaning in pain, and now you're deliberating whether or not to tell me what you know.
All right. Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid too. As were most of the other victims. What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months, sometimes weeks. But I'm including missing girls. Stanya and Zdena.
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no. I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor, and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the Church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. A murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the 2 girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. Who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this Mole? In the hole?
Yeah, he still runs the place.
And what about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
And what about the other two victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty, and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those two dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kuttenberg's bailiff. Kuttenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiff's one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere, I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it, too.
Behind the bailiff's back?
Not really.
Not
Andreas
really.
supported my activities until
Just did it. Not in back though. He knew.
recently.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry.
Can you sum it all up for me?
We have 6 victims here. And I believe they were all murdered by the same killer. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4. The most recent ones. By now, we won't learn anything about the first 2. Of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant, Yarka. She was raised by Father Prokop from the Church of St. Peter and Paul. He should know the most about her. The next were Stanya and Zdena. Their bodies weren't found, but we assume they also became victims of the same murderer. They both hung around a tavern they called the Hole in the Wall. Stanya was an alehouse maid.
So it's
and
3 at
Stenna,
the
a pickpocket.
hole in the
And the
wall.
last victim is Alice now, also a maid. What they all have in common is that they were young, beautiful, and brunette.
Good. I know everything I need to know.
When you learn something more, stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Bitch, I just gave you a strong potion. You better get your bitch ass up.
Come to your senses yet? I'm in no mood for nonsense.
Where's the stuff at? One's here. Okay, yeah, we'll hit H first.
I'll be closing soon. Shop while you can. Well, come to your senses.
I'm sorry.
Whatever you start. Wait, you?
My God, why are you all covered in blood?
Don't worry about that.
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
Somebody is murdering maids here. We have to put an end to it.
Yes, but those poor souls are already at God's side. And revenge never...
I don't want revenge. I want to stop more killing. That's a better reason, isn't it?
True enough. What do you need to know?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you? What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka. She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser. A
Not
tool
a
of Satan.
skirt chaser.
He messes with poor girls' heads.
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No, absolutely not.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side. But at least everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could. But when she grew up, she had to go. It wouldn't look right.
No offense, but how did you know what to do? Without a wife, without a family? I would have been lost.
I was a bit, When she was smaller, it was fine, but when she grew up a bit. Maybe I was too hard on her.
Why do you think you were too hard on her?
Yarko was an orphan.
It just open that door normal, close the door, now you're drunk. The
Her
fuck?
only chance of a good life was a good upbringing. And then, a husband. But the more I led her in that direction, the more she resisted me.
You just hit him. He pushed that door, he's like, oh, there it is, there it is.
You're well off, though. Couldn't you provide for her?
I couldn't. Even if she had been my very own. More so, since she was my brother's.
But how come?
The church's property always remains the church's. They keep a close eye on that.
How did she rebel against you?
She wouldn't listen. She ran away. She ran around with all sorts. And how did it turn out? She died. And in sin. Such a disgrace.
Disgrace? What the devil are you talking about?
She was pregnant! Even if she had lived, what then? Nobody would want to marry her anymore.
Why don't you respect Lumiere?
That's my business. You
Damn, his attitude changes so fast.
about that. I won't tell you anything.
But this is important. Do I look like someone who's asking out of curiosity?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Yes, tell me.
Lumiere accused me of her murder.
What?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And how... What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Kuttenberg.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumiere. That man has gone completely mad.
Completely mad.
I'm sorry.
Father, watch out for this door. Make you drunk. I don't know, that Lumiere guy, though. Ooh, a little questionable. Not a very good detective. He's like, oh, apples! You killed somebody. Starts accusing. Defamation. Oh, man. No wonder he's going crazy. Can't trust people like that in this town. Coomer's a wonderful city. Should take a teleporter. Forget. This one's across the whole city. We're almost there, though.
Hey, you done something I should know about?
Probably. Wouldn't doubt it.
People, help out I'd like a beer.
It's really funny seeing this body right here. Because you damn well know
It's a good thing Mutt isn't here.
this is a real person. Straight, it has to be.
I'll have a bit.
Good day. Did you get in a fight or what? There's blood all over you.
Don't worry about that.
Did Estanya work here?
Stanya. Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
Yeah, look at me.
By the fact he spends a lot of coin?
Aye. I like talking to them kind of guests. A lot. So, what'll it be, my good man?
What if I simply paid you, and you tell me what I want to know?
Ask away.
I want to know if Stanya works here.
She did. And she don't know more.
And she don't
What's
know
it
more.
to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
If you want to ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade. So, what'll it be?
I'm getting tired of this. I'll give you the money up front, and that's all you'll get. Whether I'm a good guest or bad. Got it? Now you're gonna spill it. Got it?
All right, all right.
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the,
Fuck,
Verklitz's
travel
Valley.
now.
I think his name was Barton?
Fucking Barton.
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William.
That's probably
As
the
far
bard.
as I know, he plays in the miners' tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer. Apart from those men, did anyone
going for the
else
bard.
understand you? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I've got bad news for you. She had two close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared. And she died. And the other one got married and moved away.
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you. In the
He did. Henry
Could
forgot.
you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all.
Oh,
All
that
I
fucking
know is
bloke.
he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
That's all I need to know.
I feel like I should have got more of that guy. Paid 60 bucks for him.
I apologize.
Okay, G's over here. You? Feel like it's you.
Are you Sternad? The one that went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well then, piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
Why so rash? That kind of attitude will do you no favors. Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdenna, and I'll make sure you're no worse for wear.
Ah. You're the lord what that whore robbed. Don't worry about it. She weren't nothing but a lying bitch.
So, if I understand correctly, we can make a deal?
For the right price, I'll tell you all I know.
Is this the right price?
You fucking bet it is. Ask away and I'll tell you
People are
everything.
cheap.
Where can I find Zdenna?
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last time I saw her... Well, that'd be back when she managed to fleece you.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to find her.
I can well imagine. Well, she went to Ravstein Mill. It's quite a long ways away. She had some unfinished business with some bloke called Pine. Ain't nobody seen her since then.
What can you tell me about Zdenna?
What do you want to hear? I try to keep her out of trouble, but there's just no helping some women.
So you were taking care of her?
Well, just in front of the others. Other than that, she did what she wanted. Always made her mind up and did things her own way.
So you weren't too fond of her?
Not really, no. But she did have a knack for making coin.
Did she have any friends or lovers who'd know more? Did anybody come here to see her?
Who come to see that bitch? She was always off somewhere, seeing someone. Although, once...
Someone came to see her?
Well, aye. Some stuffed frock came here once. All old.
Oh shit, all old and
He
crafty.
said he had some job for her. That she should leave behind her sinful life and all that shit.
Well, that's
But
not
he
a
left
bard.
empty-handed. She told him to go to hell.
Do you know who that priest was?
Some fucking Prokop or Pravoslav or some such shit. But that reminds me. I saw her a couple of times with another bastard. That fucking
bard. The bard, bro. Ooh, doggy, called that shit.
And could she have run away with this bard, William?
With that lily-livered fop, well, he ain't been seen in town for some time, but I think someone was out to get him. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of his in the miners' tavern. The wee shit.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before. And he had some job for her somewhere. Serving as a maid or something. But she weren't stupid. She told him to fuck right off.
And did he go?
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind of fella that would knock some sense into a woman. I think he just told her if she changed her mind to come and see him. Or some shit like that.
And could she have changed her mind and gone to him? And that's why nobody's seen her?
No, no. She took off. I'm sure about that.
I've heard enough.
Oh, this
Excuse
fucking
me?
bard, bro. This bard. Oh, baby. He's at the miners. I'm on the case now. Better watch out. Nope, can't go that way. You sure? How's the wrong way? Isn't there these FG and H? There's I. Question William and the Minstrel. F is way down here. That was Butcher. And G. As you were just saying, I is this way. I was trying to run the F and G. I gotcha. I'm on the case now.
your service, sir.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your Tell me then, what will you give me for it?
Oh, it's you.
It's William, right? I need to talk to you.
What is it? Do we know each other? Do I owe you money?
My name's Henry. And no, we don't know each other, and you don't owe me money. But we do have something in common. We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
You don't need to. I can go and chat with the guards instead. Tell them you're the one hurting those girls.
What? I don't have anything to do with any girls.
Really? You? A notorious skirt chaser? Do you think anyone will believe you?
I just got back to the city. I don't know what you're trying to pin on me, but whatever it is, I didn't do it.
But everyone remembers you. You better spit it out before someone points the finger at you.
Come on. All right, then. Ask away.
That's what I thought.
Did you know Alice?
I know a lot of Alices. You have to be more specific.
The one they found dead somewhere below the town walls.
Oh, her. I didn't know her, but I heard about it.
I heard she used to go to dances.
Yeah, and? I'm not the only musician in the city. I really didn't know her.
They say she had a rich young suitor. Do you know anything about that?
Me? Do I look rich to you? I get paid in food.
But you could at least pass yourself off as wealthy.
Or I could claim to be the Virgin Mary, but I doubt anyone would believe me.
And did you ever meet Yarka? It was a long time ago, but I heard she used to hang around you a lot. And Father Prokop didn't like it.
Oh, that one. Aye, she was very keen on my company for a while, but then she stopped coming.
Because somebody killed her?
I know what happened was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault. She stopped talking to me long before that. Honest.
And did you know she was pregnant?
What? Yarka was... That's horrible. Who would kill a pregnant woman?
That's what I'd like to find out. What about the unwilling father-to-be? It wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
What? Mine? I never even got under her skirt. We just flirted a bit, and then she stopped coming by.
And can you tell me anything else about it?
Might not be a bard.
I don't know anything. It was a long time ago. You said so yourself.
And I hear you knew Stanya.
Which one do you mean?
The alehouse wench from the hole. I heard you had something with her too.
Well, she batted her eyes at me a couple of times when I was still playing there. A nice girl, but I didn't know her much.
And the innkeeper Mole told me a different story. He said you were the one coming on to her.
Fine, we had a bit of fun together. But she was always the one who started it.
And aren't you just saying that because she left you?
Oh, come on! I could have any woman, if I wanted. The innkeeper must have got it mixed up. He's an old drunkard after all. If I was you, I wouldn't take him too seriously.
And what about Zdena? You knew her, right?
Do I know Zdena? As wild as the wind and always full of life. And those nimble fingers. You always had to check your purse around her.
Did she steal something from you?
A traveling minstrel doesn't have much to steal, but she was well aware of that. She was on the lookout for some better prey.
You don't happen to know who she wanted to rob?
There were lots. Anyone she thought was rich enough who let her ply her charms for a while. Like young von Groller. When he started coming here, she got to him right away. Said she was gonna rob him blind. As far as I know, she didn't succeed. If she robbed a noble like von Groller, word would get around. Look, why are you asking me about all this? You don't seriously think I killed her, do you?
Well, you didn't know them all.
And? I'm surely not the only one.
That may be true. But everybody knows you're a skirt chaser, and they were all pretty girls.
Yes, dang
and
skirt
now,
chaser.
they're dead.
But I had nothing to do with it!
Greetings to you.
So you didn't do anything to them?
No! Why would I? What would I get out of it? It doesn't make any sense. It goes against God.
You dare invoke God?
I admit, I'm no saint, but for Christ's sake, I'd never kill anybody.
Good. I believe you. But if any clue leads me back here to you, I won't give you a second chance.
You won't hear about me again, I swear to God.
Really wanted it to be him. Not gonna lie. He was my prime suspect. Yeah, I got no teleport to either one of these. Alright, let's see where we're at. We're kind of close to this one, so we'll just... I'll hop back over. Nope.
Pour me one.
God grant you good health.
Stop that whistling.
Watch out!
Easy. Easy.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Sure ain't easy to please.
Aye. That's
I get
not
a bad
it.
feeling when nothing's going. Don't all learn
Where's the exit at? It's over here.
Positions.
What road do I need? Guess this one. It's on the side of the river, so yeah, this one will work.
Go! Go! Ka! Quick!
Hey, Hans!
Quick! Quick! Ka!
Oh, wait. Is this that water we don't want? No, that's right. That's right. That's the right way. Oh, it's that charcoal boy. All right, Lassie, where you at?
I need to ask you something.
If you're here for charcoal, you'll have to...
I'm not here about charcoal. I'm looking for Stanya, an alehouse maid from Kuttenberg.
Aha. And why are you looking here?
I heard she was consorting with some charcoal burner here.
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
All right, let me talk to you. Oh, okay.
I need to ask...
I don't have time for that.
Who looks official here other than Hat Dude? I know. Fucking William's lucky this time. Ooh, that looks like the Hat Dude.
At your service.
No, but he's working. He's on no Hat Dude. He's on no foreman. Maybe the foreman's over here in his house. Oh. Well, how about you just talk to the guy we're looking for?
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
Oh no, Barton kind of sound a little sus.
I wouldn't be foolishly asking around for her then, would I?
Why not? How else would you find her?
Without getting seen by any witnesses.
What do you mean? What witnesses?
I mean you. If I tried anything, you'd remember me.
Well, that didn't occur to me. That would really be stupid of you.
I really only want to talk to her.
Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye. She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Damn it, he's off the book too.
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage. But be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl. Till we meet again.
I'm losing one by one here. Okay, either she got fucked up hard or she's just dirty. I think she's just dirty. Girl, why are you so fucking dirty?
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house. He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid. I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
What was it like working in the hole?
Well, I earned a few groschen, that I did. But I often had to grit my teeth.
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remarks. Rich or poor, everyone wants to grope a girl. People, well, us girls have to watch out. We can't just put up with it, and sometimes we have to be tough, especially in a place like the hole. But you can't overdo it either. That's no good.
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, then sometimes they leave a groschen, or even two. You have to keep a balance. To look friendly, but unavailable.
You said that rich or poor, they all like to grope girls. Like who?
Truth be told, the hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man, but young von Groll used to go there for a while.
Is that so? Did he talk to you?
He smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back, but beyond a few groschen, there was nothing more to it. Then this thieving wench started hanging around him and... oh, it doesn't matter. But that servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with him.
Von Groller had a servant with him?
Aye, a pudgy fella, well-dressed, but had a mean face. He never said a word or smiled, or even said thank you.
You walked home from the baths at night?
What's so odd about that?
Well, at night, the baths are...
Ah, right. I went there after closing. I always brought the girls a pitcher of wine or ale and took a bath while they drank it.
Ah. So that's why you had the empty pitcher you hit him with?
Right. I went there regularly. Every week.
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way. The shortest one. I didn't want to stay out too long at night.
And who knew that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern, I reckon. I didn't hide it.
Why didn't you go back to the hole?
Just to get murdered there? Are you mad?
Murdered?
I'm never going back there. Not until they catch him.
How are you now?
I'm still awful scared. I can't fall asleep knowing that, and I can't even really leave the house.
Do you remember anything important about the attacker? What he looked like? What he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night. He grabbed me from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go, and cursed.
Aha. And what did he say?
He said Scheisse, in German.
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them waiting for me there.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all, and then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away, and squeezed. Just for a moment, but I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip, like a miner or swordsman.
I heard William liked pretending to be a spy. Do you know anything about that?
Aye, I thought it pretty silly. A stupid trick to make himself seem more interesting. Though, I reckon he's more likely to attract an ass-kicking than a woman.
Couldn't it have been that innkeeper then? You yourself said he's a pig.
Aye, when he drinks, he turns into a total bastard. All lewd remarks and groping fingers. The lecher. Only when I got to my room, I could hear him snoring. It couldn't have been him.
Couldn't it have been Father Prokop?
Father Prokop? I don't know him.
No, he's pretty old. He preaches in the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul.
I don't know him. And if he's an old man, how strong could his grip really be?
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able...
You don't need to apologize.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favor?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know? So I can finally stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
I'll be with you. Can I help you?
The fuck? I'm over here helping this bitch. She's gonna fucking tell me I shouldn't be in her house. The audacity. Alright, last one. Way over here. Run, Henry, run! Oh, it's pretty dark. Please, no events. No events, no events. Okay, good.
My respects. So you can avoid danger. Hear what I say about the greatest...
Gah! Gah! Quick! Gah!
I don't know. I'm out of ideas in this one. All the people I thought I would have been have all proven their innocence. As of yet. Still have my suspicion about that bar, but he sounded pretty convincible. Believable, I should say.
Quick!
If I hear one word of a bard, though, I'm going back. Beating his ass. I don't even care if it wasn't him. He was ass beat anyways.
Quick! Go!
Whoa, people, there he is.
Lord be with you.
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his Denner.
I don't know any Stenner.
Sternad said something different.
You're a friend of Sternard's, are you?
God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Denner.
You're right there. Stenner was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Denner? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Stenner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Kurva.
What can you tell me about Denner?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Sternad? How does he fit into this?
Sternard was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'll be able to go wherever she wanted. To Prague or Vienna.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewelry, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything. She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on the ring?
No. I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Dana was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Zdenna thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day, so I forgot about it.
Is Denna's scarf? Do you still have it?
Aye. I wanted to give it back to her the next time she came.
Will you give it to me? I'll try having my dog track her down.
All the same to me. Here you go. But it's been a long time. I don't know if it will help.
And could it have been Father Prokop following her?
What do I know? If he has a horse and fancy clothes. But why would he do it?
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job, but she wasn't interested.
I don't know. She didn't say nothing about that.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was seeing.
I don't know about that. I don't remember her mentioning.
Goddamn, what do you know, man?
Well, I'll go and check out that ford. Maybe I'll find something there.
I hope you don't. Take care, sir.
Back here, correct? This way. Ooh, that's a little bit of a run. Here, Pebbles.
Go!
Quick!
Oh, we're already on to something. Look at that. No? Nothing to search there? Henry, we're not, this doesn't matter? Okay, got it. No, still nothing, Henry?
It has to be that ford Point was talking about. We should take a look around here.
Now is it important? Oh, hey, the basket. No?
Search.
This? Oh.
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh, she's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others. Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock, or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience. Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something. Oh, I can't make much out by now, but it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand? Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring. Oh, that must be the one she stole. How did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise. And that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks. But that ring is a good lead.
Damn, Henry, that was a lot of fucking talking. What's D? It's not D. What's D? Okay. think I might go in. Let's just go. I'm gonna go south first. Let's grab this thing if I can. So we have that for later when we go do D.
Quick. 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 Go! Quick! Quick!
Oh, that's all I needed. Alright, now we can go back up. Done a lot of traveling game. Give me an event where I gotta beat somebody down. Anything. Anything game. Just a good beating. There it is. It heard me. Heard my wishes. I can? Like, seriously, you know. Oh, it's something in combat, though.
Let's see what you're made of, you bastard! Ha!
Ah.
Ah!
Oh, that was a mistake.
What the?
I've been attacked!
I've been waiting for you.
Christ!
What do you think you... And who asked you to do that? I had them right where I wanted. A little longer and they'd be done for.
Well, you'd be done for. Is that what you call gratitude? Go to hell. Next time I won't bother.
What do you mean, next time? Don't you dare cross my path again. You know what? Piss off before I... Oh, what?
Oh, fuck that up.
You shit!
You blocked that twice? That was on time, too. There we go. Shh. Whoever this killer is, you died by him too. I haven't shot a rabbit yet. You fucking bitch. Hell yeah, right, Mexico, you know exactly how that works. Thank you, Mutt. Thanks for... Ooh. There's a whole letter. No, I got the bunny. Thank you very much. I gotta feed Mutt for all his hard work. Kind of shoot one of these deer now, just the fun of it now, though. It's not poaching. Well, this guy comes in also, just talk smack about my freaking might have shot my dog. Yeah, that was a bad shot. Bro, that was ridiculous. Oh, right here. Oh, come on. Henry, pull your... Oh, I thought it was blood. Crossbow up faster. Damn. I don't know. That's first time, yes, I missed. I didn't even hit the stab button. Second time I hit it and it didn't take, I guess, or maybe I was just a second slow or something. Third time I was just done. Oh, look at him. Mutt, get him. Go pick it up, Mutt. Useless. Oh, baby. See his pebbles? Keep doing your shit. You're gonna get this next. I just want that. Well, I guess we could take the meat. I don't know what to do with the other stuff. Chat.
Here, Mutt.
Oh, yeah. Eat that meat, Mutt. Eat that meat. Oh, who's a good dog?
Look what I have for you.
Here, eat that too. Or don't. I don't give a fuck.
Yes?
Now, what you were saying? I thought I tried it before and it wouldn't let me when it was grayed out. Oh, sure does. Well, that's fucking stupid. I was sure I did that earlier. It didn't work, so that's why I had traveled. Well, that'll save me some time in the future.
Oh, you
This motherfucker is still here drunk. After I gave him my... Oh, okay, he's actually sitting here all posed.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did, and started asking me questions. Just like you.
Will you send for her? So, we're all
The
here.
fuck?
I hope nobody else shows up. How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly. But I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Well? Who do you suspect now?
Well, I'd say William did it. The minstrel.
You can't be serious. He's innocent.
Uh-huh. And who do you think it was?
Prokop. I'm sure of it.
No. Really? That's impossible. It couldn't have been him.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
They're both exactly.
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
I was actually
What did you
expecting
learn
them both
about
to
her?
say that like it's like some noble, and like I just happen to have that ring.
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
Prokop also admitted that he didn't know how to handle her, and perhaps he was too strict.
What do you expect from a Bible thumper? Man punishes and God forgives. It never occurs to them that if man didn't punish, God wouldn't have to forgive.
Well, maybe I wouldn't hold it against him. He really tried to make sure she was well taken care of. He wanted to find her a husband, too.
And did you learn who he found?
No. I think it fell apart when Yarka started rebelling. And now, most importantly, Yarka was pregnant when they killed her.
I didn't know that. Do you know for sure? So they gutted her?
To make it impossible to tell she was pregnant? I wouldn't be surprised.
May God forgive us.
Do you know who she was pregnant with? Because if we know who the father is, we'll likely know who the killer is.
She didn't tell Prokop.
It had to be someone from those dances. Maybe William.
Yarka started working for the von Groller family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von Groller's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's quite successful.
Before her death, I heard she often went to dances.
There's nothing wrong or surprising about that. But maybe she found someone there.
Maybe. Prokop was convinced that she went to see William. That was actually the only name he mentioned.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means she had some relationship with William, or at least knew him.
That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
But we can agree that she was killed because of her pregnancy, can't we?
Agreed. Somebody got rid of her to make sure nobody found out she was pregnant.
I'm sure William wanted.
William isn't the only man with a prick. And he certainly didn't use it to strangle her to death.
Such language. What are you trying to say?
That William isn't the only man in the city. It could have been anyone. And now we'll never find out.
I'm not saying it couldn't have been him. Though I don't think it was. It just seems foolish to only focus on him.
I suppose you're right. Let's forget it.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So, she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner. She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact. She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed snoring. Well, according to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh? According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness.
He was stroking it all day, I hear.
Find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember
If you were to check her
correctly,
throat, the
other
left
one
side
must
was
have seen the whole
deeper
thing,
than the right side.
And he didn't go to report it.
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop. She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave a different name, or...
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Kuttenberg.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better, but nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her. And likely rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes he's a good lad. And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others. Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewelry on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly. Zdena tried to rob young von Grolle. It's possible she succeeded.
Von Grolle? Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
That whole family is suspicious.
Assumptions. Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body? That's odd, isn't it?
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it. I don't know if she swallowed it herself, or someone shoved it in her.
That's awful. But I can't say it surprises me.
Should be wild.
My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
I suspect one of the von Grolles.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't William?
Zdena robbed von Grolle.
That's true.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
Zdena was followed by someone on a horse. Von Grolle could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe the horse was stolen or borrowed.
But it certainly worsens the case for him. That much is true.
Yarka was their maidservant until she started rebelling, right?
Yes. Do you think she was rebelling because of someone in particular?
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And young von Groller fits both descriptions.
True, true.
We could be getting somewhere.
Could be getting somewhere. You mean I could be getting somewhere?
Yarka was pregnant. And if the father was young von Groller, it would make sense if he got rid of her.
Sakura, you're right.
But William could have fucked her too. Just saying.
God damn it, he does not like William.
So, do we agree that it was young Von Groll?
Well, old von Groller can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young von Groller?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
So, you want to search their house?
There's nothing else we can do. There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in there.
Or break in.
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones, or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it out.
Yep, swordsman it is.
Calm down a bit.
Or break in. How do you like breaking in things?
Please. Enjoy
Oh, one second, before we go anywhere. What?
See, that's what bothers me.
Stay your bitch ass there.
And stay.
I think my favorite quest so far was the when you were captured and after the wedding. You pretty much you just lost everything. You had to like do freaking long mission with no gear, no nothing. And it was also sneaking. I actually was quite a fan of it. The minor main mission, I liked. I didn't really care for it except for the end, just because I thought that one part of it was hilarious. Though when you're talking to the miners. The ones that have been, not miners, but the mentors that were being held prisoner.
Is this the house
I
of
found
the
them
Von
freaking
Groller
hilarious.
family?
Yes?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. Master Menhard from Frankfurt sent me to train young Master Hendel in sword fighting.
I'm sorry, but I know nothing about it.
Are you telling me I'm not expected? The Master Swordsman won't be pleased.
No, this is surely my mistake. But isn't it a bit late? You won't get much practice in with him now.
When should I come then?
Best before noon. The young master will be well rested and full of strength. Take care.
What's that?
Alright, let's see what this is at. Okay, we're here. Oh, we have enough time to go to the bathhouse. Yeah, I agree. Let's go to the bathhouse. We just hug this wall. Right to it. Need her to clean my clothes. Feed me.
Service is kind of slow today.
You. No, you. I think it's you.
Good afternoon. What'll it be?
Tend to my wounds.
All right, but
I'll gladly pay.
wonderful.
I'm enjoying the bathhouse services.
It happens. Just watch where you're
Gotta
going.
get out of
next
here,
time.
because you get lectured if you're in here when they freaking close. I learned that the hard way.
God be with you. God be with you.
Alright, now we wait. So should be, yep, full energy. I should probably stopped at like 7. Dag nabbit.
that I hear?
Who said pubs can close? Let's eat this. You know what? I gotta cook all this meat. Probably a little campfire somewhere.
Hear ye! Let it be known that a new one-off tax is to be levied in the city. I know that times are hard and none of us has much to spare.
At your service, sir.
Oh, I want to knock him out. Just for the fun of it. There's a stove in here for sure. On there? No. Maybe back here. What are it? There it is. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, they not some shit here? Yeah, it's downstairs. No, 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 no. Ooh. Do I have access for the cage from here? That's awesome. Okay, so nowhere to... The hell are you doing here? So nowhere to cook here. That's just a candle, yeah. So upstairs. Thought I would be able to... Oh, maybe upstairs, maybe upstairs. Maybe. In here. Can't use your freaking cooking station. You're creepy.
My respects.
Oh, that's the caves you were talking about. Oh, okay. I remember we discussed that. There we go. Look at him. Oh yeah, cook it. Cook it, Henry. I don't know what you're eating with that spoon, but yeah. Also, don't know what tutorials I just did. What's this? I haven't either. I just had all that meat. I was like, might as well try it. Killed that rabbit and that deer. I was like, well, might as well get something out of this crap. Let's go here. Weapons. That can just go away. It's useless. Was it armor? I think it was armor that I had that was good. I'm fully geared, right? I'm making sure. Okay. So go here. 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 That goes in there, that goes. And that. Okay.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
Oh no, not the table!
I'm in no mood for
Oh, is my guy back? He's stuck at the table? No, he's not. He's free today. We're running here real fast. Okay, I guess we'll just go to the mission. The Undaunted Cavalier. Yeah, that's my first time cooking. And now I have plenty of food, it's all gonna expire in like a day and a half. Beautiful.
You've come to train the young monk. Please, come in. Go into the courtyard. You'll have more than enough room there. God be with you, sir.
Just knock him out right now. So maybe here is the son's room then. Gotta work fast, gotta work fast. Why do I not have a fox potion? Oh, how embarrassing. That's just an apple. Oh, right there. Oh my god, it was him.
That's hair. All kinds of brown. I bet it belonged to those dead girls. If this isn't proof, nothing is.
Oh, we didn't find no just skin in here, I guess. I guess it's a win.
What?
What?
And I was starting to think someone wanted to ambush me. Good.
No, it's fine. Just keep going. Oh, no, you can't kill her. We'll just watch. Make sure you don't go in that room. Keep... Oh, you're so lucky I can't kill you. Well, I don't have to go train him, I guess. I can just leave. Run away! It is that one, right? Yeah.
Be careful. How's life treat?
I need to discuss that visit to the Von Grollers.
Excellent. Let's find Catherine. You can tell us everything.
Yes, let me tell you. Let me tell you it all.
You were right. Something seriously fishy there.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did you find out?
You found something there, didn't you? Evidence?
I certainly did. In the young lord's room.
What was it?
This. He had it in a chest in his room. Locks of hair. All brown, but all a bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? But that's not enough. That definitely won't suffice as proof.
Why wouldn't it? He took them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy. It was him!
But nobody will believe us. We need more than just hair. A bloody dress or the murder weapon.
And to be honest, I don't think we're going to find anything like that. They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Damn it. We're fucked. If we at least had a witness.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses when you don't even have one?
I don't yet, but... Look, we're almost certain young Hendel did it. So what if we set a trap and catch him in the act?
And how do you want to do that? I mean, we don't know who he's planning to murder next.
We'll set someone up. Some brunette.
You want to sacrifice some poor girl?
Yeah. No, nobody's gonna get hurt. We'll be keeping our eye on her the whole
Next
time.
cutscene.
The only one I can think of is Stanya. And I highly doubt that she'd want to risk her life again.
She won't have to. I'll do it.
But you haven't had anything to do with him. He'll see through it immediately. It'll fail.
we'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll dress Catherine up a bit, and she'll go asking for the young lord, father of her child. When Hendel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene, they'll be talking about it for years. Then we'll tell them where he can find me, and we've got him.
If you say so. But where can we do it? We can't do it here. They'd figure it out pretty quick.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way, and jump out at the right moment. I repeat, at the right moment.
Don't worry. We won't take our eyes off you.
Where's Hendel? I need to talk to him!
Where's the guy that was watching the door? He just left?
Don't you hear me? I have to talk to him about our wedding. I won't be left alone with his child.
What are you screeching about, you ninny? There's no Hendel here. Certainly not for the likes of you.
Do you hear that, folks? He fucks me from all sides. Gets me with child, and now he doesn't want to know me. Get rid of her. Disgrace. Oh, so a poor woman has to suffer because of a man's lust. As if it wasn't already bad enough before.
What lies are you spouting, you strumpet? Goodman Hendel never laid eyes on you. Besides, you're too old for him. Nobody will believe your lies.
Old am I? He came to me himself because he wanted a mature woman to breed with. And he never even pulled it out. And he filled me up like a wineskin. Suit yourself.
Suit yourself.
I'll give you some time to think it over. But either you come up with an offer of marriage by evening, or first thing in the morning I'll go to the bailiff. And I'll be damn sure to get justice from him.
She never told him the room. Is it the mother and the guard?
It's open.
I've come to talk with you.
Where's Hendel? Hendel? You wanton whore! Debauching my son! A nanny goat like you! The others.
That's why I couldn't
young,
kill her in that kitchen
but
earlier.
You. Oh, Christ, the trials I have to endure. A husband with both feet in the grave and a son who'll fuck anything with a hole in it. Slice her up so no one will recognize her, and in case what she says is true, gut her too.
Gutting, is it? I can help you with that.
Hit that bitch, you fool!
Damn.
Show you!
Oh, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'll sort you out.
Henry, pull your
nicely.
fucking weapon out.
So he's a sword fighter, eh? Bad luck.
You always take the key. Ooh, smoked trout. Henry's pretty hungry. Thank you.
Catherine, Catherine, wait.
What should I wait for? I'm gonna cut that bitch's throat.
How dare you? Hands off, you heretic.
Oh, he wasn't supposed to be dead?
Shut up.
Let her speak. I still don't understand what actually went on here. I have some questions for you.
I'll tell you
My one
nothing.
I did the
You
combo with the
serpent.
fucking slaughter.
Nothing. You can't keep me here. Let me go. I'm a woman of worth.
If you won't speak
That's not
now,
good.
then the executioner will loosen your tongue when your feet stop burning. But why wait, right? I'll cut your ear off. Maybe both of them. All you need to talk is a tongue.
No! Let me go!
Let me go!
Why did you do it, for Christ's sake?
Don't blaspheme, you heathen.
Come on, answer him or it's gonna hurt.
My husband, he drank a lot, ran around with whores and didn't pray enough. And God punished him for it. I couldn't allow the same thing to happen to Hendel.
And why kill those girls? Why not just talk to him about it?
I tried, but he wouldn't listen to me. He told me he wanted to sow his wild oats before finding a wife.
So your own son didn't listen to you? And you started killing the girls
who seduced him and emboldened him with their brazenness? If they wanted to whore themselves out, they'll pay for it in hell. But there's no way they were going to drag my Hendel there with them.
And what about Hendel? Did he know what you were doing?
That I was taking care of his immortal soul and eliminating his temptation? Of course not. But one day he'll be grateful to me for it.
He's going to jump for joy. His mother a mad woman, and his servant a murderer.
Speak
Was.
politely to me.
Because we found out I beat his ass too hard.
Henry, if you have any more questions, you'd better ask them quickly. I'm sorely tempted to finish this here and now.
And what about the hair in Hendel's chest? You're trying to tell me he wasn't involved, but he was keeping their hair?
Well, he kept asking about those whores of his. So we always brought him a lock of hair. We told him it was from them, as a parting gift.
Well, he didn't find that strange?
Out of sight, out of mind. He always found some new harlot anyway.
There was no blood where Alice was found. Where did you kill them?
That was up to Thaddeus. He told me something about an abandoned barn. I only told him to cut them up thoroughly.
Why?
Why? As a warning. So those whores knew what awaited them. To put the fear of God in them.
Do you realize you also killed girls who had nothing to do with Hendel?
That's not possible. I saw them all with my own 2 eyes, chatting with him and giggling.
And what about that alehouse wench?
That strumpet. I saw how she treated him. It's a damned shame she got away.
But she really had nothing to do with Hendel.
She wouldn't have smiled at him the way she did if she didn't want to fornicate with him.
Oh, this
they all
bitch
deserved
crazy.
it. Every single one. And better sooner than later. That trollop in our service even got herself with child. And she wanted to keep it. The slut.
And what about Zdena? All she did was rob him, and you killed her anyway.
She fawned over him like all the others. He even gave her a ring, which she probably sold immediately. She deserved it. She was a thief, and stealing
Oh,
is
if you
a
just looked at
mortal
her
sin.
son, you were gonna fuck
Better
him.
stop asking questions.
Burn in hell, all of you.
What'll we do with her now?
Let's take her to the bailiff. She'll get justice there.
We don't have to go anywhere. I'll give her justice right here, right now.
But we can't do that. She has to go before the court. The law must be upheld.
Did you hear her? I mean, she hasn't got her head on straight. And what judgment will there be? She's from a wealthy family. Nothing will happen to her.
Don't you dare judge me. Only God can do that.
Shut your mouth, you sow. You judged and punished some random
Straight
girls,
up, bro.
And now you'll blaspheme like that?
Our Lord directed
Bitch,
me.
be cray.
I did it through His will.
Do you hear that? And you want to let her live?
But that's not justice. It's murder.
Murder.
Henry, won't you say something?
I told you, don't you dare judge me. I am a servant of God.
Tough choice. I like Catherine more.
Lumiere, listen to her. If we don't deal with her ourselves, and then they let her go, then... Do you want to have that on your conscience?
I mean, how could I live with myself if we kill her in cold blood?
I can give her
I'll
a sword.
show you justice. You're all going to end up in hell.
Your conscience will remain clear. You won't be the one killing her.
But still, if we don't punish her according to the law, then we ourselves deserve to be punished by the law.
Huh. We aren't the ones walking around the city killing random women. On the contrary, we're making sure no more will die.
All those whores. Hell. Lucifer everywhere. Fire and brimstone.
It's just not right.
It isn't right, but it's necessary.
All right. All right. Do it then. But I wash my
That's
hands
better.
of it.
No! Don't you dare! You hellspawn! No!
What a straight face for somebody that just screamed no like that.
Well, now someone has to explain everything.
Not me. I'd rather just get out of here.
I'll go. I'll explain everything. And you, Henry, wait for me at home, all right?
Fine. I'll wait at yours.
Good. Good. I hope I don't end up in total disgrace.
Well, this was a lot stranger than I expected. Do you think we did the right thing?
I'm not sure of anything anymore.
Damn it,
Not
Catherine,
even
I sided with
myself.
you, bitch.
Can we just be quiet for a while?
As you wish. But still, it was damned odd.
Aye, that it was. Let's go and see
Show
Lumiere.
me your
I wonder
wares.
how he fed.
Tell us, Lumiere. How did it turn out?
Did it end well? Oh, we're not going to get into trouble now, are we?
It ended well, and I didn't even tell anyone about you.
I'm surprised you got away with it, bringing them two corpses.
I would have preferred a different ending, but... fuck. What happened, happened.
Lumiere, don't be angry anymore.
I'm not angry anymore. And I must admit that maybe it was better this way. If they were still alive, there'd be a lot more squabbling.
A lot more ranting, too.
Like this.
The dead approve in silence.
Precisely. I just told them I spread the word that one victim survived and where she was hiding. And I waited for them there. And when they came to kill her, we had no choice but to end it that way.
And what will you do now? Will you go back to the town hall, Lumiere?
It's true I've made amends in the eyes of the law, but I probably won't go back now. Maybe better to write something about it. Who knows?
Won't you go back to drinking?
No, it didn't help anything, did it? If I had just persevered instead, I should have pitied those girls, and not myself.
Don't fret. It was a terrible mess, and all three of us had to put our heads together.
All three of us, yes, yes, yes.
You helped me when I was in need, and didn't even know it. Maybe I'll just keep helping as long as I can.
Helping others is the best thing a person can do in this world.
And what will you do, Catherine? Will you stay here?
My work isn't done yet. I have to work in the tavern here, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll find work elsewhere.
Do you think we could have done better?
No.
Everything can always be done better. The most important is to do it well and quickly.
Catherine is right. I'll still be kicking myself. Maybe to my dying day. But none of us did anything bad.
That's not entirely true.
I'm talking about innocent people. No more girls died because of you. And that's good.
Well, let's go our separate ways.
Thank you, lad. You prevented future murders. And you also saved me. And for that, I will be eternally grateful.
I thank you both. Without you, the devil knows how it would have turned out.
Here you are, as a keepsake. And perhaps as a reward. And if you ever pass by, look us up.
Yes, here is a reward, Henry. And Lumiere, we shall certainly meet again.
Whew, that was a mission. What, are you hungry?
Here, Mutt.
Here, eat that. Oh, baby got level up. We're going to do that real fast. I'll master this skill that I'll never touch. I like that one. No, this one. Strange dogs. Yeah, I like that one. Alright, we're going to save there for the day. Thanks for chiming in. Catch y'all later.